Morning, Johnny here. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about expectations and where are yours at. Hi, it's Johnny. Welcome, friends, family, Team Superlab members around the world. I'm the creator of the Hero Academy Life Accelerator for Men. And today, expectations. Expectations. I think there's a song, isn't there? Expectations. Uh, they can kick you in the ass, really, or ass if you're from the other side of the pond. The problem with expectations, and I had this chat with my daughter today as we headed towards school, and she was on quite a downer about school, is that expectations, if you set them too high, then there's a real chance that your pursuit of that nirvana, your pursuit of that ideal outcome, is going to really skew your emotions, skew your decisions. As it feels like they're not happening, you might start to panic, make rash decisions. And the other thing about setting them really high and achieving them is that you can cling on to them a little bit too tight. Um, and when you cling on to them too tight, if it starts to slip out your hand, again, you can go straight back into panic. It's expectations. It's like a real tense, like a tension on a coil, tension on a strap. The other thing about expectations is if you set them too low and you consistently meet them, then your experience of life is like, it's shit and it keeps being shit. See, I told you it was going to be bad. Um, Expectations of a business meeting going badly will more often than not lead to that meeting going badly. Um, Expectations of a relationship going badly will more often than not go that way. So like if you can't set your expectations too high and you can't set your expectations too low, then where the bloody hell can you set your expectations? Well, the reality about all this stuff is it could go well, it could go bad. So what's the best that you could hope for here? Well, the best that I could hope for is that we're going to go into this presentation that it's going to be just the right temperature. There's going to be some really cool people in there, that my presentation is going to set up well, that I'm going to feel confident, that I'm going to feel calm, and that I'm going to ask all the right questions. I'm not going to talk too much, and that they're going to love it. And then at the end of it, they're going to ask me, should we do some business together? Like that's a good expectation. What's a bad expectation? Well, it could go crap. Like it could, the AV couldn't work. The bloke I'm presented to could be an arse. I could get really nervous and balls it up, and we might miss the deal. Okay, great. That's the worst that could happen. So could we learn anything from that? Yeah. Perhaps set up better. Perhaps practice some breathing exercise on the way. Like there's a learning that can come out of all of it. And as I said to my daughter today, like school might not be brilliant, and sometimes it can be great. School might be boring sometimes, but other times it can be really fun. So how about school is school? Let it be all the other things as it happens. And if it is feeling a bit boring that day and it's not really floating your boat, what could you do about it? And this is the important thing about expectations and managing them, is when you realize that it could be good, it could be bad, you could learn something from it, you could get something from it. When you're happy that whatever goes on, you're going to take something away from it, then you get to create. You get to be really genuine with the people in that situation. You get to be optimistic about things that aren't going quite so well, as opposed to, oh, this is what always happens. So I said to my daughter, expectations, school is school. That's it. Just let it be. And when you let it be, there's less chance of you being let down. There's less chance of you being overexcited about it going well, right? Now, I don't know if a 9-year-old, almost 10, important to realize that, almost 10, can grasp that. But all we can do is give these lessons to ourselves, to the people around us, you might feel like you've got a good outlook on expectations already. And if you have, share it with me here because I'd love to hear about it. If expectations are something that you have experienced as a problem, like in relationships, I know that one for myself. In the past, I've done that. And in business, blimey, there's so many examples. You know, expectations across life have a way of kicking you in the ass. And that is, as I posted in my stories yesterday, about changing your game. If you want different results, if you want different experiences, then you've got to change the way that you approach these things. Because only when you start to shift things, as Wayne Dyer said, and I often say, like to comment, quote this, is when the way you look at things change, the things you are looking at transform. It's something like that. I think he said it better. But yeah, what's your outlook on expectations? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the Team Super Dad group. We have a Happy Dads Challenge coming up in a couple of weeks. I would love to see you on that. If you're a dad who's ready to up the game to create the life that you want in all ways, in all the different areas of life that affects you, work, family, your fitness, your health, your money, then get yourself involved. Come and find out about the Hero Academy. And if you want to do that one-on-one, then you are welcome. Great to see you here in the sun, in this park, as I go back to the office and really kick off my day. But it's great to join you here today. I'll see you on the next video. Team Super Dad out.